Hello everyone, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to the Fire Emblem Three Houses, the Ashen Blue Lion Wolves. I'll get that right someday. In the last part, we did another paralogue, and in this one, we will be doing another paralogue. This time, it'll be Felix's. Anyway, I was watching an anime called Carol and Tuesday, and one of the characters was voiced by Felix. He even sounds like Felix, almost exactly. It's strange.
There you are. I was looking for you. I need a favor.
You want, I didn't catch that.
Yes, it's an unusual favor. My father sent a messenger. He wants me to return to Faldarious territory.
Your father?
Rodruige Faldarious, the highest-ranking member of the Fargus nobility. I believe you've met him, so I heard. But about the favor. You're familiar with the tragedy of Dusker, I presume?
Yes, I am.
After the king's death, public order disintegrated. Bandits continue to raid villages across the kingdom, including those within Faldarious territory. My father says he needs my help driving the bandits away.
And you want me to join you?
Precisely. Good guess. Perhaps I shouldn't pull you into this. It stems from my family's failure to secure the region. But honestly, I want to see you in action. I never tire of watching you fight. And it'll be much more interesting for you than the training ground. Or maybe this task, driving off bandits, seems dull to a former mercenary?
Not at all. Let's go.
Excellent. While I'm at it, I have a second favor to ask of you. Could you recruit more fighters? I bet there will be willing volunteers if you're the one inviting them. I'll set off on my own and meet up with you there.
Oh, come on, Felix. You have a winning personality. But, yeah, I was very surprised, not surprised, but, I kept hearing this guy talk on Carol on Tuesday. I'm like, I recognize that voice. Why do I recognize that voice? He sounds familiar, but I don't remember where. And then it just hit me. Oh, yeah, Felix. It was very, very surprising. Anyway, as that turns out, Felix's voice actor is quite, I think prolific is the right word. I also found he did the voice for Waver Velvet in the English dub of Fate Zero. So that's neat. Right, anyway, what are we doing here? Let's see. Well, we have to bring Felix along because this is, of course, his paralogue. Let's go ahead and get our extra adjutants set up. Ash for Happy, and then I guess Sylvain for Mercedes. I've learned a little bit more about adjutants in the meantime. Is that the ones with the attack symbol, they have a fixed percentage chance to do a follow-up attack. I think that chance goes up the better the support rating they have with their pair-up partner is. And then they also... no, that's about it. Let's see. And then... If they have a shield icon, they're a defense pair-up that blocks follow-up attacks made by the enemies. I thought they would just have a flat percentage chance to, what was the word I'm looking for? I forgot the word I'm looking for. Oh yeah, I thought it was going to be a flat percentage chance to just block an attack, but it turns out I think it's just follow-up attacks. Let's see, and then if they got the Healy icon, I think that's just a small chance that they will recover HP for the main unit whenever at the beginning of each turn. I never knew all that. I usually just use adjutants for experience on secondary units, because that's the one thing I know they're good for. Anyway, with this map, as you can see, we have a bunch of green units. A lot of them are going to be labeled as villagers, and you will get a reward if all the villagers are able to escape the map. Or, I think it's just if they survive, but I think they do need to escape. Anyway, we got some new battalions. Let's go ahead and equip them. Let's see. Since I intend to make Yuri a dancer, I want to give him the most avoid possible, because dancer does get a unique skill that boosts your avoidance. And I think his I think the the personal battalion we got for him before, from his paralog, the Mockingbird Thieves or something like that. I do believe they give a good avoidance boost. It's a shame that their Gambit attack thingy is pretty horrible, but it's a useful one to use for mixed attackers that want a lot of avoid if all you want are stat boosts. Let's see, and then Constance, of course, she has a very good battalion for people like her, the Nouvelle Flying Corps, because it's a magically oriented flying battalion. And then that means I can change up Annette's. Flying battalions are really tough to do for magic-oriented characters like Annette. Simply because there just aren't that many that boost magic. The most you can hope for is that you get one that doesn't.
Struggling to defeat some bandits? What a pathetic old man my father is. Some villagers are trapped. Let's help them escape.
Felix, my son, you finally brought reinforcements.
Yes, he did. Oh yeah, that's probably just a reminder about keeping all the villagers safely. Safe. And there they all are, if you didn't see them before. Happy, go ahead and stride for Balthus.
Thanks, pal.
Good job, Happy. And then, let's see, let's go ahead and take this guy out. The green Faldarious mercenaries, they're pretty not terrible. They should do a good job of at least surviving. They all have battalions equipped, so they'll try to use those if given the chance.
The sun.
So they can be a bit handy, but ultimately, ultimately, you're just better off killing as many of the enemies as possible yourself. Let's go ahead and rally Yuri. You know, give him some extra strength. And I think she has rally speed at this point. I probably should have done a better job of showing off the skills I've got for each character, but most of the time I forgot to even set them up.
Sure thing.
I don't remember if I brought it up in this Let's Play, but usually it's a good idea to have a mental checklist to go through, and I tend to skip parts of my own mental checklist. Oh yeah, but there we go. That's the Fetters of Domri in action. The relic we got from Yuri and Constance's paralog. It boosts Yuri's movement by 1, and it allows him, or it gives him Canto. Very, very handy for infantry support units. But like I was also saying before, it does not. You do not need to give it to Yuri. You can equip it on anyone. It's just anyone besides Yuri will take 10 damage after every round of combat. So that's why it actually works best on dancers of all people, even if Yuri is not that dancer. The fetters of the 10 damage after every round of combat thing does not go into effect if the combat you entered is just dancing for another unit. So even if Yuri isn't your dancer, you can still give them the fetters, and then they'll still be able to get the increased movement and Canto from having it equipped, and they never take damage as long as they never see combat, which should be pretty easy to do for them since they will have Canto and one extra point of movement. Yeah, very, very broken. Alright, enemy turn. And then with this chapter, you do want to move as quickly as possible. There is a fixed evacuation point for the green units, and they will start moving towards it on turn 2. Also, I think you get a game over if Rodruige gets taken out, and that's not a good thing.
Everything will be fine. Good people of this hamlet, escape while you can.
No, let's see. Yeah, although Rodruige is in one of the game. Oh, wait, no, they're moving on turn 1. Oh wait, no, never mind. Looks like the villagers are just moving to stay close to stronger units. So never mind. They're not moving towards the exit on turn 1. They're just trying to stay close.
Let's try this.
So many battalions. Anyway, let's keep moving. Let's go ahead and...
So it's you, from the Officers' Academy. Thank you for taking such good care of my son. It pains me to trouble you, but I humbly request your assistance in helping to secure the villagers' safe escape.
Yeah, no problem, Mr. Dude. Let's go ahead and heal Ingrid up, too. Good job. Let's see here. Might as well heal this guy up as well. Experience is experience, no matter where it comes from. Let's see. Oh, poor Happy. Well, mounted units just get screwed over so much. Yeah, let's go ahead and use a physic. Why not? Happy really needs to work on her faith rank. Warp is best waifu. Let's see. Kind of a waste to work on Dimitri's faith, but it's nice that he's able to heal, I suppose. Although, I really did not utilize Dimitri to his full potential. Turning him into an unhittable dodging machine only gets you so far.
Who's next?
He probably would have been a lot better off with one of those low health battalion build thingies. Yeah, this guy's limited to 1 range. Let's throw hand axes at him.
A threat eliminated.
That's why you always give your bosses 1 to 2 range.
That should put a stop to their reinforcements.
There were reinforcements? You gotta tell me these things in advance, Felix. I also find it very difficult to get Felix into the action on this chapter. His forced starting position is just horrible. Alright, Ingrid, let's clear a path, shall we? We gotta be really careful though, because we don't want her to take too much heat. But at the same time, I'm confident she can take it.
I aim for greatness.
The stronghold is ours. No more bandits should come crawling out of here.
Yay! We did a goodie. Let's park her on there so that way she'll recover HP next turn. And the sword-wielding guys shouldn't be an issue because she has Sword Breaker at this point. That's why every enemy with a sword equipped has down arrows next to them. It's a visual reminder that Ingrid has a significant advantage in combat over them as long as she uses a lance. Yeah, she even dodged the axe guy. Not that that's too significant. There is no weapon triangle in this game unless you have those breaker skills equipped. So you don't need to really worry about always using an axe against a lance and a sword against a axe and yada yada yada.
Over already?
Unless you have the breaker skill, in which case you only need to keep in mind what you have an advantage against, or a disadvantage against, if the enemies have the breaker skills, which most of them did in the Cindered Shadows DLC. Yep, and they're all going to the exit now. Makes it very, very good to make sure you clear out as many enemies as possible, and that you have the high movement to pull it off. Alright, Yuri. What should we do here? Oh wow, Felix is horrible with faith spells.
Stand down.
You never had a chance.
Yay, chest key! Is there a chest I can open on this map? I don't remember seeing one. Or was that a door key? I just remember seeing the word key. Okay, since Constance can't get close enough anyway, let's just heal up Ingrid. Yay, level up.
I pale in comparison to my allies.
Oh, don't let it worry you, Constance. Alright. And yeah, Annette can't get close enough. But Happy does have another stride left. So, well, looks like I'm not going to use it though. But I could have used it on Annette to get her close enough, but it kind of would have been a waste, to be perfectly honest. Alright. It looks like Ingrid can just barely reach this guy. She tends to have a lot of resistance, so she's good at safely dealing with mages. I forget what her battalion does, but I remember I just picked it out because of the stat bonuses.
Face it, I'm better than you.
Yeah, and then let's move Yuri Bird closer to the exit point, so that way we can take out the mage there even quicker. And meanwhile, we should also be focusing on getting towards the boss. Poor Dedue, he stopped some of the reinforcements and now he has nothing else left to do. I hate the way these green units move sometimes. They will head towards their goal regardless of what danger they put themselves in. Like, if I didn't already have someone close enough to take out that mage, that villager would probably be taken out quickly because they decided to stand right next to the mage.
That's it.
The enemy mage. What were they thinking?
Who's next?
At least they're all armed so they can retaliate, but still. Okay. So that assassin has one range, so we should be fine. Let's go ahead and keep Dimitri there and equip him with the punchy thingy so we can earn experience. I believe Annette should be able to safely get this kill.
I had no choice.
And then one thing I've been reading about in terms of, or in regards to Annette, is that even though Dark Flyer is a class that exists, she actually still functions better as a Wyvern Rider. I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's just because not Wyvern Rider, but Wyvern Lord, Rider than Lord. I think it's because the class has higher stat bonuses overall, and what was the other word? Oh, yeah, and has higher stat bonuses overall, and the Bolt Axe, when you upgrade it, will have 1 to 3 range, which Annette doesn't otherwise have without support. You can get her spells to have 3 range.
I will get stronger yet.
With a staff you get from Flame's Paralog, which is pretty easy to get since it's pretty hard to miss recruiting Flame. Like, you have to actively go out of your way to not recruit Flame. Oh boy, this is gonna take them a while to get all the way over there.
Thank you so much. Please, help my neighbors too.
And the worst part is, I don't think you get the best reward unless they escape. I'm not 100% sure, though. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, I think they have to actually escape the map rather than just survive it. So we're going to have to do what we can to make sure the villagers get ahead in life. Alright, so let's go ahead and reposition this guy. And then... No! I can't draw him back. No! Oh well, let's just get ready to take out the assassin. We just have to make sure that Rodruige doesn't decide to get into close range. He shouldn't start by trying to use the lance because he does know aura, and he is a holy knight, so he can use magic in his class. It's not a very good class, but he can go with it.
There are many ways to fight.
Or you're gonna use a battalion. Okay, then. At least he pushed the boss off of the tile they were on, so that way they don't get the... Oh, why can't I English properly today? So they don't get their avoidance bonuses. Okay, that guy is going to have the farthest to go. Can I get Happy close enough to do that? I think so. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's draw her back. No, no! I saw a thing happen. I hope it's okay. Yeah, everything still seems to be fine. Ugh, not good enough! Unless we put Constance here, and we stride Constance,
Why waste it?
and that hits the villager! Okay. Rodruige, I hope you don't put yourself into danger again. Let's go ahead and get Boyleth closer. And I think we should be good for them to be able to escape the map. Okay, that's 2.
I'm saved! I'm saved!
Yes, yes you are. Now get out of my sight.
Thank you. We've all been evacuated now.
They all got away safely. Now we're free to deal with those bandits.
You mean bandit. There's only one left. Silly Rodruige, you need to be more observant. Okay. So, let's just kill him with whoever. Well, let's see. How about Boyleth? I like making finger guns. Yeah, let's finger gun him. Boom! And ka-chow! I don't know if that's the sound a bullet makes. I've never fired a gun in my life. I probably should, though. It would be nice to have the self-defense.
I'm not at my best today.
You are not, Manuela. Way to let everyone down.
That should do it. We've chased those ruffians away for good.
Thank you so much for your assistance. Please, accept this small gift as thanks.
Yay! So, when all the villagers escape, you get the Aegis Shield, which is a relic tied to Felix's crest. I forget everything it does, but it functions similar to the Fetters of Domri in that if anyone except Felix equips it, they take 10 damage after every round of combat. And then I think passive relics like that also have one other benefit that I'll get into
We are
later.
grateful for your help. I doubt those bandits will stop anytime soon, but at least this village is safe. This village was important to the late king. If we hadn't saved it, I wouldn't have been able to face His Majesty.
How foolish.
Pardon?
We were protecting your subjects, not your ego. I don't give a damn as to whether you can bring yourself to face a dead king.
I will not tolerate such language from you.
I came here to hone my blade and to save innocent people. I suppose if I had died, you would say the same thing you did after Glenn's death. He died like a true knight. I have nothing more to say. I'm going back.
I'm sorry you had to see that. He's been that way for 4 years now. Of course, I understand his sentiment, to some extent. It all comes down to, well, a difference of opinion.
I understand Felix as well.
So that's how you feel about it. How fortunate Felix is to have met someone like you. There's nothing as heartening as having someone around who really understands you. He's an odd boy, thick-headed in some ways, but he's my son all the same. I'm glad he has you to look after him.
I'll do my best. Anyway, I'll call that an episode here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.